Hey bold babes, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. And if you are new here, hello, how are you doing? Go ahead hit that subscribe button before you forget. And there's like a little bell. I don't know, maybe click that too. Because then you'll get notified when I put up a new video and it'll be awesome. And if you are coming back, welcome back. I'm so glad that you came back. So today's video, we're gonna talk a little bit of business. That came out kind of like slurred. Like I'm not drunk, I promise. We're going to talk about business. I want to share with you really quickly kind of my why, like why I joined Maskcara Beauty. It's this little business that I have going that's pretty awesome. Because it's been a while. We're coming up on our anniversary of the artist program. It's been 2 years now. So awesome. And so I want to share with you just why I joined. It's not going to be super long, and I promise I won't cry. I'll try really hard not to cry. I feel like I do every time because it's emotional. And then I want to share with you some pros and cons about Maskcara Beauty, about joining, being an artist, whatever. Because I always want to be upfront with you guys and real with you guys. And I feel like I've always done that. I've never really led anybody astray. But if I know myself, if I was watching this video, I'd be like, give me the list. I need the pros and cons list. Like, that's how I live my life. So you're welcome. I'm doing that for you. So hang tight. That's coming in like a minute or two. I really want to share this story really quick. So it all started once upon a time. It didn't. So yes, about 2.5 years ago, I was pregnant with my second child, my little boy, and life had been tough. You know, dealing with a 3-year-old. Actually, was she 3 yet? No, I don't think she was quite 3. And then being pregnant, you know, having a husband that worked a lot. And it was during kind of our slow season of our business because he's also kind of a freelancer. He does video photography, all that. So it was just a stressful time already, okay? And I was feeling in this rut of like, who the crap am I? Like, I don't even know who I am anymore. Outside of being a wife and a mom, I was like, I don't know who Holly is. Like, I don't know what I'm interested in. I don't know what my hobbies are. At the time, I didn't really have a lot of friends. And I just was feeling really sad. I'm like laughing like a crazy person. Like, I was so sad. I was kind of on the brink of depression. I really kind of was. I would randomly kind of just break down crying sometimes, and it was a little weird. I blamed it on hormones, and I think a lot of it was hormones, but I think a lot of it really was that I was not doing anything for myself. I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't doing things that I genuinely enjoyed and things that brought me fulfillment. Because I was always worried about my family, you know, and that's good. I love taking care of my family, and I love being a stay-at-home mom, but you've got to have that other side of it all, or else you're going to feel like I did, and you're going to feel like you are missing out on something. And I'd already been using mascara products for a long time. I guess not a long time. I think maybe about 2 years before they announced that they were doing this. So I was already in love with the products. I already had kind of a testimony of them. And so this came out, and I was like, I don't know. Because I've always been kind of anti-direct sales. I know that sounds terrible, and I just was like, why are they doing this? Like, no. But then it occurred to me, it's like, wait, like pretty much my favorite company ever, like the one brand I always go to. Other brands is like, whatever, I just do what's on sale, right? I was like, it's like if Target came to you, if Target's your favorite store, or IKEA, whatever, and they were like, hey, we know you love our products. Do you want to like share them with friends and like get paid for it? Like, would you not do it? And people already kind of do it. Bloggers and stuff, like they get these product deals and they get paid for sharing it with their friends. So I was like, yeah, you know what? That's pretty much what it is. It's network marketing, and I think I can do this, and I think that I need to do this. So I did it. I signed up, and I haven't looked back. And it really did all the things I was hoping it would do. It brought me so many more friends, like real friends, whether they are like in person or online. Like, I just feel like I have much more of a social life now. I rediscovered me on this path. I rediscovered who I am, who I want to be, and I honestly feel like I haven't been or I, sorry, I feel like now I am my best and happiest self I've ever been. And that is 100% the truth. I truly feel like I am finally reaching for my own dreams while also still being there for my family and helping support kind of our family's dreams. So, besides financial help that this company has definitely brought to me, I think the personal part of it is more than it's worth more than anything I could ever earn from this company. It really has changed my life. Like, it sounds so cheesy to say that, but honestly, I don't know where I'd be without this company. So, it's kind of a very brief. It took like 5 minutes still, but I feel like that was kind of a shortened story. But when it gets down to basics, that is where I was at, and it really did lift me up from a dark place, and really just gave me something to work on for myself, and in turn help tons of other women with their makeup needs, train people on my team to help reach their business goals, and it's been amazing, and I can't believe it's been 2 years. So let's get into this. This is what you're here for. I don't know, maybe you're here for the story and you hate this stuff, but here is my pros. Here are the pros and cons of being a mascara artist. I don't know how many I have. I think I have maybe 8 of each. So let's do this. So pro, real friends, solid support. I really do feel like for the most part, the atmosphere of Maskcara Beauty is very positive. It's very uplifting, very supportive. Everybody kind of helps each other out. Like, hey, here's some images you can use. Or like, oh guys, like, how do you figure out this thing? Like, everybody's always helping. It's awesome. We have a Facebook group, and there's just so much community there. So I love that. Con, there is kind of a learning curve to the makeup unless you're already like super into makeup. I really wasn't, except for mascara. So there is kind of a lot of learning to do if you're going to be teaching your clients and kind of getting out there on social platforms. There is kind of a lot of learning to do, but it's not like hard. It just is going to take a little bit of time, and it's fun to learn it. So there's that. Pro, amazing branding and corporate like promos and stuff, so you don't have to like put up your own money. Like, you don't have to be offering deals and promos. We're not allowed to do that anyway. They're always doing, like, every month they do like a little giveaway on their Instagram page. They do like seasonal promos and stuff, so that's awesome that you don't have to like put yourself out there and like put your own money on the line. And the branding is so gorgeous. Like, everything. The designing is so pretty. Like, they give us marketing materials and photos to use. So it makes it really easy to show off the product, and it kind of sells itself. So that's something I love about it. Con, if you're kind of starting out from nothing, I don't want to say like a nobody, but that's kind of what I was. I was like a nobody. Like, I didn't have any online presence at all, and so I kind of had to build from scratch. So I say that that's a con just because it is going to take longer to build your business if you're doing it that way, because it's been kind of a long process for me, but it's picking up momentum like the longer I'm in it, if that makes sense. So it is kind of a slow build at first, but if you're okay with that, if you're like, nope, like, I'm in this for a long haul, I'm not gonna like super stress out about it, and I know that it's going to be amazing even if it takes a few years, which is totally normal in a business. It really is. If you look it up, how many years a business is how many years a business has to go until they're profitable. You'd be surprised. So that's completely normal. So don't freak out about that. But that's kind of a con for some people if they're like, no, like, I need this now, right? Another pro is we don't have to keep stock or inventory, which if we did, I don't think I would have joined. I can't handle that. I can't even mail my own things. It sits on the counter for days. My Goodwill stuff sits in the closet for days. So I couldn't do it. So we don't have to carry stock, inventory. They take care of all that. They take care of customer service. It's awesome. Con, you don't get paid as much on like kind of individual small sales. So our base commission is 20%. And a single like tin of foundation. So if someone was just buying like a refill or something, it's $14. So your pay on that isn't going to be very high. So that's kind of a con, a bummer. But if you flip it around to the consumer side, I like that it is affordable for the consumer. Because if you're trying to talk to someone about the makeup and you're like, oh yeah, and it's only like $40. They're like, what? For like a single thing? No one wants, no. I don't want to pay that much. So I'm glad that on the consumer side it's still affordable. And even for me, I still use the makeup, so I like it's still affordable for me, even though I get a discount, but still. So on individual sales, it's not like a huge payout, but obviously it's going to add up. And most people spend a lot more than just a single $14 tin. So again, don't let that bum you out. And there's bonuses. You can get all the way up to 40% commission. That's the whole commissions is a whole nother video. Or you can email me if you want to know all about it. Let's look at my notes here. Pro, you get paid weekly no matter what. So there's no like sale minimums you have to reach. You're going to get that 20% every Friday, no matter what the sale was. So that's awesome. And then you'll get your bonuses once a month. Con, this isn't just for mascara. This is for any network marketing thing. It's really not for the shy or the, I don't want to say lazy, but I can't think of another word. You can join if you're shy, because I feel like I was pretty shy when I joined, and it's just something you just have to like be willing to push yourself into uncomfortable situations and to be able to stretch yourself to do things you never thought you would do. And I think it's a good thing. I think it's good to get out of your shell and to learn how to talk to people and how to share these things that you're passionate about. So if you're not willing to do those things, then maybe it's not right for you. So that's kind of a con. Is this is a social business. You really do need to put yourself out there. You've got to talk to people. And I'm not talking like you have to be in people's faces or like talk to complete strangers or like cold message people on Facebook or whatever. I'm just not into that. I don't diss if that's what you do in your business. That's fine. It's just not for me. I don't feel comfortable with it. So I don't mean in that way. I just mean normal, everyday things, okay? Or like getting out there on social media and doing videos or whatever is something you're going to have to do. And you have to stay committed. Like I said, if you're kind of like me, starting from ground zero, or even if you have a following, you know that consistency is key. So you have to do it every day. You have to be building it. You have to stay motivated. So if you feel like you're not that kind of person, you can kind of be accountable for yourself, then it might not be for you. Sorry, let's keep it going. Pro, I feel like the startup cost is really low. Some people see it as high. So we have two kits. One's $199, one's $399, but you get like a lot of makeup for it, like all the makeup that you'll need to kind of like play on your friends, like do makeovers, take some photos, show people like what you're doing. And it's basically like 50% off, like the kit of that's the value of the makeup you're getting. You're getting it for 50% off. So I know there's a lot of girls that spend close to that much at Ulta or Sephora anyway. So to me, I feel like it's a low startup cost, especially comparing to other companies that it's way higher to invest in. And overall, we don't have to put in a lot of our own money. There's like a small $12 back office fee we have to pay, and that's it. You don't have to like, there's no personal purchase requirements. Again, there's no stock or inventory. So there's no like, you're not going to keep putting yourself in the hole just to make money. And there's other companies you kind of have to do that. So that's a good pro. Con, since Maskcara is kind of still a new company, there's still some unfamiliarity there. So that's, I think it could be a con and a pro. It's a pro because it's exciting because people are like, oh my gosh, what is this new thing? Like, I want to try it. Like, yeah, I'm all about new things, you know, and other people are like, no, I've never heard of that brand. Like, I'm not putting that on my face, you know? So it's kind of a con. And then it's also a learning curve for your clients too, because it is a cream foundation. Not everybody uses that. It is a new brand, all of that. So there is a lot more teaching that you have to do with your clients. But again, it's really not hard. A lot of people have like a Facebook group for their clients. I do email, keep them in touch, keep them educated, and it's fine. You'll get them coming back. Pro, there's kind of in connection with that, there's a ton of training and resources, like a ton. My upline, so if you were to sign up with me, you'd get me and my upline and all their resources. We have like a whole like online library that's like a academy, an artist academy, like all the training you can think of, like color match training, makeup training, business, whatever. So I love that that's like pretty endless. Con, and again, this is not with just Maskcara, this is with any network marketing, is it's really easy to take things personally because it is a social business. So it's really hard to remove yourself from it sometimes. Like when you post something and you're like, okay, like no one liked that, or like no one engaged with that, and I thought that it was a really good post, and it hurts sometimes and it's really hard. And it's just something you have to just get tough skin with and just learn that it's not about you. You know, some people just aren't ready for it. Some people have to be exposed to it a bunch of times. Some people have to be really convinced. And it's hard to be told no. Like, even if it's a friend or something, it's like, no, I really don't want to like try your makeup. And it's hard not to take it personally, but you learn and it gets easier and it's fine. And then last pro, this is the best. This business really is totally personalizable. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's totally up to you on how you want to run your business. If you want to go like all in, all day, like full time, whatever, and do all the things, you can totally do that and you're going to be successful. But if you also want to just take it slow, you're like, you know, I'm a mom, I got other things going on, I kind of want to do this like hobby, like a couple hours a day, whatever, you can do that too and you're still going to grow. It might just take a little bit longer, but that's totally fine. And so I love that they don't push us to have to do anything. You don't have to build a team if you don't want to. You don't have to, again, meet like sales requirements. You really can just do what feels right to you. So I love that. And that's the kind of leader I am. I don't like force my team to do things. I don't like make them feel guilty or pressure them into doing anything. I try and be there for them. I try and motivate and teach and do all the things I can do. But at the end of the day, it's up to them and their choice on how they want to run this business and how they want to fit into their lifestyle. So I've always been about that. So if that resonates with you and if any of this sounds fun to you, then reach out to me. Comment below. I'll send you an email, or you can email me and I'll give you more information. And I'm an open book. I'm not going to try and sell you on anything. You know, if it's for you, it is. If not, it's fine. But I appreciate you guys for being here, for watching my videos and subscribing. I've got some super exciting things in the works. This channel is going to get a makeover, whether you like it or not. Because I feel like my videos are boring. I'm just going to say that. My husband even said it. He's like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but they're a little boring. So we're going to try and change things up. We're going to try and do some fun things, maybe some different backgrounds, not so plain. And I'm going to try and do better for you guys because you deserve better, because you guys have been there and you're awesome. So I love you guys and I hope you have an awesome, awesome week, and I will see you